number 2 with the G8. So I was just shooting a video, finishing up a video on working on the van. As y'all can see, at this moment, the van is all gutted. I was about to put some wood down and see, well, actually I was about to see if it fit and see how much more I need, or you know, all that good stuff. And Valerie just called me and said, hey, the G8 is leaking. I'm like, what the hell is it leaking? And she's like, Valerie doesn't know anything about cars also, so it makes it kind of difficult to know if it's something like really serious. I'm like, what's going on? And she was like, well, it's just smoking, but it told me that it was hot. So I'm like, okay, is it leaking? What? And she's like, well, that's black stuff. So I'm thinking, oh my God, not no oil, but it wasn't even black, it was orange, and it was coolant. So something, maybe a hose is busted. Hopefully not the radiator. You can hear everything. 1.1 miles. Hopefully not the radiator. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping the radiator is not busted. I'm hoping it's just a hose. If it's the radiator, then I gotta change the radiator. It's an easy change, but I don't feel like doing that right now. But right now, y'all, I'm in Big Susie in the van because I didn't feel like taking the Durango. This has air, and I'm going to check to make sure. I brought coolant with me, and I brought an extra hose that I had, just in case it's something up with the hose. I'm hoping maybe just the hose popped, one of the hoses just popped off, and that's it. But if y'all know, these LS cars, like, they get hot pretty fast already, so it doesn't take long for that car to get to like warm up temperature or operating temperature. So hopefully it's nothing bad, man. Hopefully it's just popped off, and we just hit over 500 miles. So I'm glad that all this stuff is kind of happening now, because whether people say it or not, stuff like this happens, especially because you taking it apart, putting it back together, and all that stuff like that happens. Like sometimes something may pop off, I don't know. I'm not saying it happens on the regular, but sometimes things happen. So all right, so I broke down. We over here assessing the damage. We got coolant all over, and it's just the hose popped off.
You see my little trail?
So it popped off right there, huh?
So, yeah, and well, no, I started reading at about where that tree is right there.
Yeah.
I started reading hot, engine hot. So I was like, well, good thing I'm right here so I can pull over to the side, because I don't want to pull over in the middle.
It's sprayed all over the place. It's
you have a lot down here.
hold this.
Came out through the sides. I got it. Is that a zip tie?
No, that's a clamp. But I'm gonna go and buy
a zip tie. A new one?
No, the clamp's not like this.
Did you bring coolant?
Yeah. This popped off. That's weird. Where'd it go?
It's probably hot.
The car naturally gets hot.
Now, where'd you drop it to now?
Yeah, why drop it to that? Oh, this is so good.
Is it hot?
It's warm, but not. It's never anything serious. It's like it's not. Come on now.
Oh. The screen protector crack?
Yeah. It's never like anything. You don't even know what you're recording.
Look, this thing records the whole engine.
It's never anything like super serious. It's simple, like this. I honestly don't know. I don't know.
Maybe you need to get a new one. Can you just grab it off of any car?
I got a new hose. The hose is good. The clamp came off. Or hey, why does it look broken?
Did it break?
That don't look right. Something about this don't look right. But
Did it look like that before?
No, I think that is broken. Yeah, it is.
How did it break?
I don't know.
Did it overheat?
Yeah, I think that's broken. Yeah, see how this is. Where is it at then?
I didn't hear
This right here
fall.
looks like it's broken.
Hold on, hold this so I can put the keys on my phone down because it's bothering me. Got Big Susie, so you can take it around the corner and make sure it don't do nothing crazy.
But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. To me it looked broken. But I never really paid attention to how they look. I'm gonna have to ask somebody that got one taken apart.
Ah, I got glass in my hand.
So that was the only thing it was doing? Take it out.
Yeah, that's it. When you told me to look if there was fluid,
Hold it.
there was all this fluid everywhere. At least it's not something like crazy, right?
Hey, I'll take a hose popping off any day than having
That's so stupid.
goddamn oil leaking out somewhere. So,
Well, it shouldn't because you just rebuilt the whole engine.
yeah, I mean, Gus did a really great job. So this is a couple of days later after the radiator took a busted on us. Well, I think it busted on us. I went ahead and ordered a new one. As y'all can see, we ordered a cold case. Because I felt like, I don't know how much a radiator is, but I'll find out for this video. And I felt like everything else is expensive for the G8. And if I was going to have to buy another radiator, I might as well buy an upgraded version or something that's a little better than what's in stock. So went ahead, and this one was about 400 bucks. Got it from Summit Racing, and I got it. I'm in San Antonio, they're in Dallas. I got this literally in 2 days. So and y'all get to see the unboxing, which I'm really bad at unboxing things because I want to open it before I even turn the camera on. So comes in a warranty, you gotta register and stuff, so I'm gonna have to take that off. You know, it's really hard doing this with one hand. Okay, different fittings. Alright, let's see. So when it comes to the G8, just make sure whenever y'all buying stuff like this, do your research on it. Go read some forums. Go read whatever problems they have with it. This had problems dating back all the way to 2016 that it still have the same problems today, but you'll see that later on in the video. Just do a lot of research. Try to find some videos on it. There's not that many videos on the G8 anyway, but try your hardest to find something on it. This looks good too. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna front to y'all. So this is a direct bolt on. Shit slip in there easy. Honestly, it looks good. Boy, that look better than. I wonder if this the drain plug. Gotta be. So this looks real good. So I'm a firm believer in, I already have money invested into the car. Do I have $10,000 invested into it? No. I probably don't have nearly $10,000 invested into it when it comes to performance and cosmetic. But I do believe as things break or as things as you go with a car that I'm going to be keeping for a very long time, I feel like as things break or go, you upgrade it as you go. So like the radiator, I was like, man, there's no point in buying another stock radiator. I done invested money into getting the motor rebuilt and everything, putting the cam in. I might as well buy something that's a little upgraded, that's a little better. So there we go. We got a cold case radiator. Looks way better. I mean, it's gonna be better quality. It already has all that plastic and stuff on it. This down here, same thing. If you want to put the transmission line in there, but this is gonna stay capped up because we're not gonna do that. But this is supposed to be a little bit better. Does it keep it cooler? I don't, honestly, I really don't know. I just know it's a better quality radiator. I don't know if it keeps it cooler than the other radiator, than the stock one. If it does, great, because it produces a lot of, I think a lot of the heat comes from under the hood, honestly. So we're gonna go ahead and put this back in the box before something breaks. So let me point something out also of why I think that other radiator is broken. This would be a good example of why, and because Fez sent me pictures also. Now I installed the radiator, so I have no clue if it was already broken. I'm gonna have to watch the video. So the question is, this piece right here has like a little lip right here, and the hose pops over it, you clamp it. That is the part that is missing. It's just like it broke off right here, and it's on there, but it broke off right there. And it was all uneven. The question is, where's this part at? That's the big question. I'm having issues. Look at this. 400 bucks. I'm having issues with the cap. Free spinning. That's ridiculous. Now I can't get it off. That's crazy. Alright, problem number 2. The fans don't fit inside there. Y'all see how usually it clicks in there and you're good, but on the cold case it doesn't. I don't know if it's just mine or is that every single one, but we'll have to modify it one of these days to click in there or something like this. So, but to me, I feel like if you pay $400 for a damn radiator to upgrade your radiator, you shouldn't have to modify anything. So cold case, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody, to be honest. Cause I don't want the fan. That's crazy, bro. Man. So the cap was stuck up in there, and I had to goddamn pry it out, and then I put the Durango cap inside there to see if that would fit, and I had to pry that one out also. So I had to go get new radiator caps for both the Durango and the G8. I'm probably not gonna put, we'll see by the end of this video, but I'm probably just gonna put a stock one back on and give Fez that one, and we're just gonna switch. And I want to pick up some radiator, that fluid also. So I don't know, we're gonna try this one. This one looks a little different than my stock one. I don't know, maybe it's me, but it looks a little smaller. And what happening is it threads on there, but it's the part right here that gets stuck inside there. So this one looks, I don't know, this just looks different. So we'll see. If it's getting stuck up in there, I'm gonna take it out and leave it alone. If it doesn't go in there right, I'm gonna leave it alone, and Fez can basically have it. All right, so we got the cap on. I'll try to find a part number for this one and leave it down below. But this one you have to kind of hit it down and then twist, and then it'll twist on there. The old one I had on there did not work. It got stuck inside there, and then I put the Durango one on there, and that one got stuck. So that was a complete nightmare trying to get it off. This one seems to work. The only concern I have with this radiator is that this is plastic. I have to mess around with this with my intake because it doesn't fit on there right, and this gets hot pretty. There's a lot of heat underneath the hood. I'm thinking maybe if I get one of those hood with a heat, where I don't know, maybe the ZL1 I think style hood where the heat can come out. Even like now, it's been sitting for almost an hour and it's still up there in temperature. So I don't know. It's not overheating or anything, but it seems to be fine. Yeah, so this is the end of this video with the cold case. Would I recommend anybody getting a cold case? Honestly, not really. That's just my personal opinion. I know other people really like them. I just feel like if I'm pay $400 for if I pay $400 for anything, versus the stock part is $100 and something and pay $400 for something that's supposed to be better, everything should fit right. I shouldn't have any issues with the cap. I shouldn't have any issues with any fitments. The only good thing about this is about having this intake is the intake keeps the fan clipped on in there. But we having another issue where the car is still heating up. So I went ahead and again, I let it run. I put the heater on, let it run, see if it had some air bubbles. They did have a bunch of air bubbles in there again. So I let that out. I must have denied. I didn't do it good last time, I guess. And then the other issue is my fans. I'm not sure which fan this is. This is the bigger one. So I think this is the bigger. So I think that's the high and the low. I'm not sure. So my passenger side van doesn't kick on until around 220. This fan on this side does not kick on at all. It hasn't kicked on at all. We just had an issue where it was heating up, and then as I went, I started driving, it cooled down. And then after that, it was keeping up. But like I said, this side, I've been watching this one on the driver's side, and it has not kicked on at all the whole time to help cool down the car. So I think it's something wrong with that fan, and that's why we having a little bit of heating up issues. And I'm trying to get all these issues over with before we go and we do wide open throttle pulls and stuff. We still got to do the y'all be seeing the video where I do the first oil change and checking everything. So I may do that today with my nephew, but it's no use if the car is heating up. And I really want to get the fans, I think it's the Flex Light fan. Somebody sent me that. I really want to get those, it's like an upgraded version, but those are like $400, and I just spent $400 on the radiator. So right now I can't justify spending $400 on the fans. Also because I can't justify that right now, and because I need to get the exhaust done. But I just remember I have another one. If the motor's messed up, so I may go ahead and drop this one in there. I'll clean this one up, spray it, blow it off and stuff, and drop this one in there, change the blades, and see if that'll work. If this one works, because this one has a new motor on it. Not a new motor, but it has a motor on it. So if that one works, then we're good. If it doesn't work, then we got a problem. But we'll see. Y'all see that in the next video.